Well, here we go back into the Santa Monica Mountains, this time into the upper reaches of the Arroyo Sequit. This trail begins at a trailhead off of Mulholland Drive. Arroyo Sequit actually means dry riverbed. Actually, we've been to the Arroyo Sequit once before, in the lower portions of it, entering from Leo Carrillo State Park north of Malibu. But this hike begins on a paved road starting out from the trailhead. And as we go up this road, we begin to see some of the mountains around us. Then the paved road ends and continues on as a dirt road. And then we pass by a spot that is used by Santa Monica College as an astronomical observing site. As we move along, the trail begins to narrow a bit. Then we look over and see some fog in the valley out in the distance, and also some satellite dishes not too far away. And that seems to be the direction we're heading as Dale works his way along the trail. And then we find a spot where there used to be a bridge, but we understand it was washed out in the heavy storms of 2005. And so we have to work our way across as best we can. So this involves a little bit more extra effort and gives me a chance to see what my 83-year-old bones can do. And amazingly enough, I made it. Then a little bit farther on down the trail, we found another spot about the same. Here, Dale climbs out of it. Then we reached the area where we had looked across and seen the satellite dishes. This seemed to be an AT&T facility, according to some of the signs. These were really some pretty good-sized dishes, as you can see here. There seemed to be a number of trails in this area, so we chose one that went on up the hill behind the dishes. As we climbed up, we began to get a pretty good view of the mountains around us. So this looked like a pretty good spot to take a minute and soak it all in. And then a bit farther on, the trail broke out onto a small meadow area. We continued on up towards the top of the ridgeline, hoping to get a view of the ocean. Some parts of the trail showed some pretty severe erosion in spots. And then finally we did get to see the ocean. Almost. All we could see was a pretty heavy fog bank hanging out over the water. But then it was time to start backpacking to get back to where we started from. Where we arrived after a hike in the neighborhood of 5 miles.